Welcome to Knockout Crypto. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. I just want to do a quick news update for you guys. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now for the channel on YouTube, knockoutcrypto.com. Big news. Major future exchange Cboe files for Bitcoin ETF, increasing probability of approval. Cboe, if you don't know, is the world's largest future exchange, has filed for a Bitcoin ETF with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to enable investors in the public market to trade Bitcoin. It's a Bitcoin-only ETF. The official document filed by Cboe with the SEC emphasized that the trust, referring to the Cboe, will only invest in Bitcoin on behalf of investors. Essentially, the Cboe will facilitate the over-the-counter trades amongst accredited investors in the traditional finance market while ensuring funds in Bitcoin acquired by investors. The document reads, according to the registration statement, the trust will invest in Bitcoin only. The activities of the trust are limited to issuing baskets in exchange for the cash and or Bitcoin deposited with the cash custodian or trust, respectively, as consideration, purchasing Bitcoin from various exchanges in the OTC transactions, delivering cash and or Bitcoin in exchange for baskets, surrendering for redemption, maintaining insurance coverage for the Bitcoin held by the trust, and securing the Bitcoin held by the trust. As of July, the Cboe is one of 3 financial institutions alongside SolidX and Gemini to file for a Bitcoin ETF with the US SEC. The other ETFs were rejected by the SEC in 2017 due to a lack of overseas regulations and price manipulation. At the time, leading cryptocurrency markets like Japan and South Korea did not have practical regulatory framework and policies in place to govern the cryptocurrency market. The Winklevoss Twins ETF proposal was rejected because the SEC found that the significant markets for Bitcoin tend to be unregulated overseas markets that are potentially subject to price manipulation. But this creates a chicken and egg problem. How do we develop well-capitalized and regulated markets in the US and Europe if financial innovators aren't allowed to bring products to market that grow domestic demand for digital currencies like Bitcoin? Said Coin Center's executive director, Jerry Brito, at the time. Since then, the global cryptocurrency industry has drastically changed in almost every aspect. The Japanese government has remained at the forefront of global cryptocurrency regulation, leading the G20 to unify regulations for crypto exchanges and investors. Financial authorities of South Korea, who previously were reluctant towards regulating the cryptocurrency market because they feared local investors would recognize it as they move to legitimize the crypto exchange market, also finalized its plans to acknowledge crypto trading platforms as fully regulated financial institutions. The insurance and the Asian markets may be key factors. The argument of the SEC in rejecting 2 Bitcoin ETFs last year that the crypto sector lacks overseas regulation was refuted by the optimistic decision of Japan and South Korea to regulate their crypto exchange markets. The SEC previously expressed concerns over the lack of insurance for crypto investors, but the official document of the Cboe Bitcoin ETF filing explicitly states that, along with complete security, insurance will be provided to investors. In addition to a security system, the trust will maintain comprehensive insurance coverage underwritten by various insurance carriers. The purpose of the insurance is to protect investors against the loss or theft of the trust Bitcoin. The insurance will cover the cost of Bitcoin by, amongst other things, theft, destruction, Bitcoin in transit, computer fraud, and other loss of private keys that are necessary to access the Bitcoin held by the trust, the Cboe filing read. Once a Bitcoin ETF gets approved, an influx of new capital from retail investors in the traditional finance market will arrive in the cryptocurrency sector, pushing the value and volume of major digital assets. Guys, this is big news. The Cboe was the ones that were able to get the Bitcoin futures approved. So they're really more likely to get a Bitcoin-only ETF approved. I mean, it looks like they're going through the right steps, getting the insurance. Now the market has changed with Japan and South Korea now having regulated financial crypto markets. Those 2 things have changed the game from when December, when those previous ETF filings were filed by SolidX and Gemini. They got rejected because of overseas regulation and price manipulation. Well, now we have overseas regulation from Japan and Korea. A lot of the sector that will cut back on the price manipulation, and we also have insurance being covered now with this Cboe ETF, and I think this was the one that will probably get approved. So this looks really good for Bitcoin, really good for the cryptocurrency market in general. This is bullish news. Please comment below on the video. Let me know what you think, guys, about this news. But thank you for following New Crypto Coin. You can follow us at knockoutcrypto.com. Follow us there. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, Knockout Crypto. Go ahead and subscribe to the video. Thank you for supporting. Subscribe to the video, guys. And don't forget, if you want our exclusive content, like our coin of the week, our hidden gem of the week, our undervalued gem of the week, our ICO of the month, and the next big crypto report, you got to go to knockoutcrypto.com and subscribe to get that exclusive information. Thank you guys for following knockoutcrypto.com. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks.